and welcome to Star Syndicate with me, Lindus Toile, and here's what you can expect from this week's episode. This week, Beyoncé's makeup artist launches a beauty range in South Africa. A soon-to-be-launched local telenovela gets international exposure. And we chat to an internet sensation who has made jam skating cool again. You may know the name Sir John, and if you don't, he is a US-based makeup artist to A-listers Beyoncé, Kim Kardashian, and Priyanka Chopra. He's officially launched his makeup line in collaboration with Woolworths South Africa. Tanya Neft has more.
It's not every day you get to play around in a world-renowned makeup guru's color box. He's makeup artist to music sensation Beyoncé, and now we get to experience his own brand right here at home.
Yes, American-born Sir John is at it again, bringing us another exclusive limited edition makeup range in collaboration with Woolworths.
So John, it's so amazing to see you again.
It's so good to see you too. We have memories. I remember the first day I saw you. I remember what you had on, where we were. I remember what chairs we were sitting in.
We have history.
Yes.
And I mean, times have changed. Now we have to talk to each other this way.
Yes. I mean, this is the new normal, but I think that this 2020 has pushed us or led us into a whole different set of rules. And so like virtual meetings, I think that it's not necessarily always a bad thing. It's going to save us time from a flight. Like there's ways we can communicate now that we weren't able to communicate before. So that's kind of the glass half full.
So let's get to all the exciting news and the reason why we are talking today. Your new range is just absolutely to die for.
Thank you. Well, our new range, so W Beauty and myself, it's a labor of love. This one is quintessentially South African. It's dedicated to the women there. It's called Rain or Shine. It's basically sort of a love letter to South Africa. The continent and South Africa, the country, is so hot right now. So you're in it, you don't see it. But right now, it's the only thing you do is pull inspiration from the place that we go to and love so much. If you take a look at the packaging, this was designed by a local South African artist. Her name is Robin. And this is the protea flower, which becomes more beautiful with fire, which just speaks to women and just empowerment in general. So yeah.
So I was going to get to that and say what inspired the range, because the colors are so vibrant and warm and beautiful. I suppose much like the flower, and it's beautiful.
Yes. Well, the colors are, if you look at the palette, for example, like the eyeshadow palette, there are some colors in there that are really minimal. So they're great for someone who doesn't love a lot of color. In the middle, if you can see, a little bit of disco into the daytime, or have a little bit of fun. Listen, we're all on Zoom meetings and everyone's working remotely. So it's I think that the eyes are having a moment, so, and also complexion is having a moment as well.
Fantastic. Now, I mean, I love how you love our country. You're always in collaboration with us. What's this love affair with us?
Well, the thing is, there's no other place like South Africa. The moment I got off the flight in 2017, I went to Cape Town, and I mean, the Woolworths team has just been so amazing. They taught me about sustainability, told me about vegan, beauty without cruelty, things that I just never knew were the only way to go. And then just the people, the heart of the people, everyone has the best sense of humor. They love food. Like I love food. You have the best restaurants. I mean, honestly, there's no place like South Africa on the planet, period.
Well, I couldn't agree more because I live here. This is your third edition now, right?
Yes.
How does it differ from the previous two? First of all, the package. I like that all your packaging is quite vibrant and colorful. But what are the distinct things that are different?
This one specifically is around SA, is quintessentially South African. We had local people and everything is locally sourced from the manufacturers, the packaging. There's nothing in or around this campaign that's not from South Africa. Unati is the face of the campaign, and she came into the studio like a ball of tropical heat, and she gave me so much energy, and I learned so much from the people I've been working around.
Talented local artist Robin Pretorius from Balha in Cape Town was commissioned to create the vibrant packaging.
A huge congratulations. I can speak on behalf of the whole of South Africa. You've made us so proud.
Thank you.
How did this collaboration come about?
Well, I was actually contacted by Woolworths and they came to me and they said, we have this crazy idea, do you want to take part? And I obviously said yes. So because I had to show my process while I was making the artwork, once the actual initial layout was approved and we were all happy with it and I started painting, they really wanted to see the journey as well, which I was so happy to share. So on the packaging, it's not the complete painting that I've done, such as the one that I'm showing on the screen, but it's actually the painting half done, because they really wanted to show that this was a hand that created the artworks and that it wasn't just a photo.
This is such a milestone. Tell me a little bit about your background, where you're from. You know, a girl from where? From the hood?
No, definitely from the hood, but I'm very proud of where I come from. I had such an amazing family that was very supportive, and I grew up in Balha. So I was totally inspired, constantly inspired by the different personalities that were surrounding me and all the different families and just the vibrancy. And I just, like, for me, when I paint my artworks and anything I create, I'm always taking those experiences with me.
And to end off, here are a few makeup tips from the man himself.
This palette here, if you guys can notice, I've been playing with this. This is one of my favorite pieces in the collection, is because it's so convertible. When I say convertible, you can use these in a myriad of ways. So even though they're creams, guys, you can see how my fingerprint also goes into that, and it's a cream, but it's sets to a powder. You see that? You can use that on the cheeks. You can use this on the lips or the eyes in a hurry. You can even use it as a base for your shadow. The cool thing about this is that also you can use this as your lip primer and then put a clear gloss on top of it. So there's such a convertible nature to them that you can use them anywhere, and they were made to play and mix and layer. So this is what I love the most, because also this is like a 2 or 5 minute face. So if anything, the goal for me was to make sure that I can save the most luxurious thing you can offer a woman is time.
So great talking to you, and always so wonderful to see you. You don't age. You're getting younger and younger every time I see you.
God bless your heart. Bless you.
And if you'd allow me to brag, Sir John has done my makeup before, so the very hands that have touched Beyonce's face have touched mine. Coming up, it's all about drama, scandal, and tears. I'll bring you a local telenovela that will soon launch internationally. As we wrap up Heritage and Tourism Month, I thought it would be fitting to do something fun and relaxing. I'm at Montgomery Private Game Lodge located in Hammanskraal by Dinokeng Game Reserve. You get to see the free roaming Big Five here, and it's just an hour and a half away from Joburg. So let's go.
My name is Francois. I'm a game ranger slash field guide here at Montgomery Private Game Lodge in the Dinokeng Reserve. It's a wonderful project that was created a couple years back. A lot of old farmers opened up their fences, old cattle farmers, and decided to create a nice big, decent Big Five game reserve just outside of the town. We've got 4-star lodges, great accommodation, great food, and obviously lovely game drives with beautiful sunsets and sundowners as well. We also offer some night drives as well as bushwalks, the full house entertainment. I would say anybody who would love to come out into nature, just get away from the traffic in the mornings and the noisy city. This is definitely the place to come, as it is only about an hour and a half out of town. It's not a far drive, you don't have to stress over long distances. So anybody who just would like to come and relax, view some of the Big Five.
Isono, meaning sin, is BT Africa's first telenovela, and this means it will air internationally. It's about a powerful matriarch who runs an orphanage for abandoned youth. In her community, she is seen as the stand-up citizen, the mother of the nation, a role model pretty much. But behind all of that lurks pure evil. This is a woman who will stop at nothing, maybe even kill, to build her empire and gain power. And of course, there is a steamy love story, because then it wouldn't be much of a telenovela, right? So I spoke to the cast and crew about all of that.
It's
all in there. You can't tell anyone about this.
Congrats, guys!
Oh, the excitement is palpable. I'm also nervous at the same time because it's going live on Manchester, correct me? 47 African countries.
Yeah, over 45. I'm not sure of the correct number.
Yeah, but the fact that Africans in the diaspora, in the continent, are going to be watching this show is, for me, it's I can't describe this feeling. It's huge, it's enormous, it's gigantic. I've got not enough adjectives to describe it. The fact that maybe I'll get to work in another country next year. Who knows?
It's a lot of countries.
It's a lot of countries.
A lot of eyeballs.
And we've included people in the continent as well in the story.
Yeah, definitely. We have, a very strong Nigerian family that comes through, that are interacting with our main cast. Mother Mary ruffles some feathers as well with the family, but really such a great relationship that you will see. I don't want to, give away too many secrets and too many surprises along the way. Viewers will have to tune in and stay through the whole way to see what we've got, all the tricks in our bag.
If there's any reason to watch this show, it's the sheer talent of the cast. They blow me away. And especially the younger actors, there's some new faces to look out for.
Definitely a great mix of talent, young, emerging, the legends. Osrami Osentati, Hamilton Dlamini, Auschamane Mtinta. We've tried to bring everything to the party.
Do you really think they were noticed? Notice what?
So it was just sitting down and then thinking about a unique world, unique characters who have who are always like navigating two faces at the same time. Like that idea of duality is a very strong thing. Like, what are you hiding? Of sin. What are the sins that people are hiding?
What about your dark side, hey? That you're showing. What's your dark side?
What's my dark side? Ooh, Lydia, what's your dark side? What are you hiding, my darling? What are you hiding? Because we all hide. No, Lydia, I'm such an open book. I really am. So tackling Mary was, what are my secrets? And I think, no, you're pretty much an open book. If one can do as much digging, there's nothing that I would go, I don't want the world to know that about me. So this was a real challenge on this woman who lies. Every time she lies down, it's the secrets that she harbors. And and she doesn't want the secrets to come out. But then, life happens, because even if you've got a dark secret, you never know when it might come out and how it's going to come out.
Bahang, you play the character of Gabriel, who is the son of Mary. He is described as the foot soldier who is under the control of this powerful matriarch. Tell me more about your character.
So he's like her right-hand man. He's like her fixer, when there are issues that need to be fixed, when they are, without giving the story away, obviously, but when there are bodies that need to be cleaned up and taken care of and made to look like an accident, that's what Gabriel does.
All the bad things you've done.
We are a telenovela-loving country. Now,
we love it.
What makes this one different?
I think the fact that the story is told differently from the get-go. I don't think I've seen anything done like it before. Obviously, we haven't reinvented the wheel with the show, because as you know, a lot of telenovelas, a lot of stories, a lot of films in general in the world are sort of recreations of other movies or films or shows, and with sort of different twists. So yes, there will be similarities with stuff with other shows that are out there. But definitely, I think story-wise, we're a lot edgier than anything I've seen South Africans ever do before.
Daar is altijd nog een clever wat denken is top. Je moet onthouden, the higher you climb, the harder you fall. Ungalahli-ke tontada. Daar is altijd the next in line wat zoek wat je hebt.
After the break, we meet the internet sensation who's helping revive the jam skating culture. Let's take a look at what else has been happening in the world of entertainment. The Red Bull Shai Moto competition recently took place in the East Rand. It's the biggest spinning competition in the country. 10 of South Africa's best battled it out for the title.
I'm Russo. I'm originally from Cape Town, but I relocated back in 2016 to Pretoria because of work. I'm in the South African National Defence Force and I'm a diesel mechanic. Spinning is known as a male-dominated sport, so for us females, we are like, when we go to a show, we are under pressure, you see, because there's no like a female category or a male category, we all compete together. So for us, there's more pressure and we have to like practice more.
I'm Alison Fontaine from Bloemfontein. I represent Team ARB, which is myself, Alison, my brother Roberto, and my sister Robin. It's a sibling affair. I've been spinning for about 5-6 years and I enjoy it more than ever. Challenges are always around, and especially because people assume women cannot do what men do. It's amazing, I love it, and I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to be here. It's something that not everybody had the blessing to be here.
At the end, Limpopo's King Katra took home the trophy. Jam skating is an African-American skating style that combines gymnastics, breakdance, and more. It gained popularity in the 1960s and 70s. This underground culture became an important chapter of the civil rights movement and has had an influence on hip-hop. It has been featured in movies such as Raw Bounce and ATL, and in music videos by Sierra, Matchbox 20, Beyoncé, and Toni Braxton. And now the new generation has discovered this trend, and it's taking over TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. All thanks to people such as Umi Janta. She was born in Senegal and now lives in Berlin. She's caught the attention of stars such as Alicia Keys and Viola Davis. How is life in Berlin, though? For a girl from Senegal, how is life in Berlin?
Pretty normal and cool. Yeah, it's I mean, I think you can't say it like as a Senegalese girl. It's more like, how is it to be in Berlin as a human? And it's nice because you're free. You can, I think, if you compare it to other cities, in my opinion, you can go out to the bakery with your maybe dirty trousers and nobody's judging you so much.
Yeah.
So you can be truly you and you can fulfill your creativity. That's what I like about Berlin.
No, tell me, how did you get into jam skating?
So 6 years ago, I think I learned a lot from the skating community, of course, and I tried to teach myself as well, because in the beginning, I went to a class for 8 months or 1 year, and my schedule for my university changed, and I didn't have so much money to pay for the classes, so I had to figure it out, right? So yeah, I did that, and that's how it's been till then.
All the videos that you upload are trending. I mean, how did you feel when you first saw your video that went viral?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't understand things. I was like, what's this? Why this one? It could have been any other video, but it's this one. And I don't understand shit. But I'm really happy. Yes. Because of that, I'm really happy that the skating scene and the name jam skating is more outside now. It's been there for years. And it's just not a thing which just comes up. It's just not a thing which just comes up. It came up now.
Awesome. Now, what does the jam skating culture look like in Berlin?
So the jam culture is, if you compare it to the States, it's cute and small. But if you compare with the other city in Germany, it's the biggest. Yeah, and we are quite a range of different people, and also age-wise, it can be 60 years old to be I don't know, 17 years old or something. So we have a big range of ages.
Umi, how did social media help promote your work?
It wasn't for me, and I think now it helped me a lot to just, I don't know, it has so many positive sides, because right now I can still do my thing. Yeah. And still work with that and earn money off that. And that's nice. And this is actually the thing what I did 2 years ago. I quit my job just for that, and I didn't have any job. I didn't have anything. I just quit because I didn't feel good. And of course it was tough. I was in debt, every month. But sometimes I think you should be happier than just always, just put yourself in a box. People, where it's comfortable, go out of your box, and then you see you might be much happier.
And now lastly, your outfits, girl. Mm-hmm. Your outfits are always on point. Who picks your clothes? Do you pick your own clothes? How do you decide on an outfit? I love your clothes.
The funny thing, so many people ask me about my outfits, but for me, it's there is no inspiration behind it. I'm just buying things from the second-hand shop. I think, oh, that's nice, and then I buy it. Like, this is from the second-hand shop. This is from the second-hand shop. I'm just second-hand. Even my braids are like, they're wool, and I use them for 2 years now. So everything is already old.
And that's it from me. Thank you for joining me. And do remember that we are on social media. On Twitter, it's @StarSyndicate_. On Instagram, it's @StarSyndicate_SA. I'll see you again next time, and do take care.